First one falls. Dort, he's checked in for Olynyk. That one misses. Shoots from 12. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Pass to Diaz. That one goes. Count it. And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. On the take. Here's Barrett. 6 to shoot. Fades away. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Aldama. And he buries his first look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Murray. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Here's Diaz. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Comes up empty down low. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense. His elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Here's Diaz. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said, they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Hernan Gomez, averaging around 5 points a game. And he gets the bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Barrett. 8 points in his last timeout. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Pass to Diaz. Picked by Aldama. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Lyles. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And it's good. 2 points.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Here's Diaz. Picked by Aldama. Out left to the wing. Fires in the triple. He has 7. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They're up by 3. And the second quarter is on its way. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Dort in at the 3 slot. Here's Garuba. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
BA, I absolutely love this, and more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From the high post, Garuba with a rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Inside. Aldama, no good. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. A big triple, Gilgeous-Alexander.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period, now gets this one.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
He's in third in voting. It looks like he's going to earn a spot in the three-point contest.
And he's going to be dangerous. 100% he could win it in what should be an absolutely loaded field.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Just 5 on the clock. The 3-ball. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Aldama outside. Hernan Gomez in the high post. Pass to Diaz. Lets it fly. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Diaz has got 5 points in the quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Rubio. Stripped it away. Aldama left side. Yes, it's good.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And in today's NBA, you need your point to be able to get his own. Here are the top scorers among point guards in the league. In the third spot, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Jamal Murray, fourth.
And this group of guys, they have an innate ability to not only score at will, but to create for others. They're the complete package.
You know, they truly are. Whether it's one-on-one situations or staying within that team framework, that is a gifted group offensively. And, you know, you said it. Their ability to put up big points from the one-guard spot is what really sets them apart.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. A minute 9 left to play in the first half. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Take a look at the visitors here. Sitting fourth in the conference early on and looking to move into that top tier. 1:05 left in the first half of this one. Brooks outside. Over Hernan Gomez. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Murray.
Such a reliable mid-range shooter. Brooks doesn't hesitate when he sees an opportunity to rise up from there.
Pass to Diaz. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Lyles. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Barrett passes to Lyles. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Diaz. Rebounded by Lyles. Lyles has got 4 rebounds in the game. Brooks, the pass to Murray. Great look there, but off target. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Up by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hey, folks, first off, let's take a look. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call it, guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They're just letting scores go by.
Ole, ole, ole. Thanks for tuning in.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And a nice finish on the layup. 9 points in the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Trey Lyles is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Murray in a two-guard.
Now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
Diaz, that's good. Diaz has got 10 points in the game. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the three. The triple. Shai answering.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Crafty move. And it's good on the layup.
Now put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Look at Shai playing big inside.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Aldama outside. Gets a very good look and converts.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Dort, he's checked in for Lyles. Outside Barrett. Back to Olynyk. There's the three. Sinks it from distance. Olynyk's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Rubio. Pass to Diaz. For three. Hits the three-pointer.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Screen by Olynyk. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Book it. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Here's Diaz. 13 points in the game. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Launches it. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I tell you, you have to have a nose for the ball. Picking up points on the offensive glass, that is the relentlessness Willie is known for.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 23. Goes up at the stripe. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Rubio. And And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
I tell you, the move, the fake, that's big time by Rubio.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Now here's Rubio. Here's Diaz. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. They lead by a bucket. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Usman Garuba. Ricky Rubio is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4 slot.
I'll tell you, this offense looks completely different and so much better spacing when Rubio can be a legitimate threat from range.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Rubio. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded closely.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Diaz. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Aldama outside. Takes a 3. Sinks the tray.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. No good on the 3.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Outside Murray. Jacks up a 3. Aldama grabs the board. Murray's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Pass to Diaz. From 18 feet away. The rebound by Murray.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
And Murray drops them both.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Knocks down the long J.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Screen by Olenek. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the calmest, most clutch players in the league. That's a big-time moment.
Those and one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Aldama. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. With the crossover. And there's the play by Gilgeous-Alexander inside. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 now, just in the second half. Defended by Murray. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Clock at 4. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebound by Olenek. Shooting 59% in this one. A good average. Barrett finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Murray. And they go to the intentional foul. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there? What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
And he commits the intentional foul. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that puts him up 5. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. .30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Undaunted by the moment, R.J. Barrett with the delivery.
And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Money! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Launches a 3, and he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Pass to Lyles. Fires the 3. He can't get it to go. And so the home crowd treated to a win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win. What's the messaging like from coaches right now?
Well, BA, for teams that are in the mix, coaches are asking you to keep doing what you've been doing. But a lot of that extra motivation comes from your teammates and in the locker room.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Sarr out there with Risachet. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Fournier in at the 2. Now here's Giddey. Now here's Mills. And they call an illegal screen here.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Green's checked in for Ingles. The visitors with the ball. Now Wembanyama. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Got it. Good job in the low post.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Exum outside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Rizachet. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And there's the ability to finish for Rizachet. Nobody scares him at the rim.
It's Exum on the wing. Outside, Green. Hits the trifecta.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Rizachet. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, great look for Rizachet. Close in, gets it done.
Outside, Green. Here's Exum. Knocks down the triple. Exum's got his second basket on the night.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Man, the defender really went after him.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. The first free throw is good.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Simmons has checked in for Mills.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Now here's Giddey. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Tries to keep it alive. And quickly, the 2K leaderboard, showing the teams blocking the most shots over the last month.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
Pass to Sarr. 1:33 left in the first quarter. And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Outside Giddey. Here's Landale. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Fournier. Three-pointer. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Got a piece of it.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Furphy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Koulibaly. Lets the three fly. Drops in the three. Here's Green. Beyond the arc. He's off on that one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Up 3. Stay. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Rizachet out there with Bilal Koulibaly. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Nicholas Batum. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. To the middle. Here's Baines. And that comes off the assist by Green.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Koulibaly. Puts up a three. The rebound by Simmons. Here's Daniels. On the wing, Green. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Green's got 5 points.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Rizachet. Now here's Koulibaly. Batum with it. The three. Green with the defensive effort. Here's Daniels. He's scoreless. Here's Simmons. Back to Daniels. Three-pointer, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And here's Koulibaly. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Both teams will make substitutions. Giddey with it. Guarded by Batum. With the step back. And it's Giddey missing. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Down low. Sarr. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
Pass to Landale. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So it's both teams making substitutions here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from Giddey.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Now here's Hayes. No points yet. The putback. Oh, how about Victor? Gets there for the putback jam.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Back to Giddey. And the layup is good off the glass. Giddey's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Fournier. 44 seconds left in the second period. The three is up. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Exum. 6 points for him. Here's Landale. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Landale's got his second bucket on the night.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Hayes. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Hayes. Clock is at 3. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Hayes has got his first 3 points of the game. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. They lead by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, man. They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you. Thanks for tuning in.
after a fairly even first couple of quarters. This second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
Joe Ingles is out there with Jock Landale. Then there's Dante Exum. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Mills in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Now here's Hayes. Pass to Sarr. Now Wembanyama fires the 3. Wemby showing off the range.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
Outside Mills. Outside Ingles. Giddey with it. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Giddey's got 5 points now this quarter.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And Rizachet gets it to go.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Giddey passes to Ingles. From behind the arc. Nails it from 3. Exum's got 9.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Pass to Fournier. Wembanyama, high post. And here's Hayes. Count it. Hayes has got his second basket of the game.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And since the All-Star break, here's a look at the best rebounders in the league. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
Since the break, we've seen a renewed focus from him on the boards, and I know his entire team appreciates that lift.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Ingles finds Giddey. Exum outside. There's a screen. Releases from 15. And the bucket is good. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Here's Rizachet. He's got 7. Gets the 3 to fall.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside, Ingles. Pass to Giddey. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
From Pete Giddey, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. Gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Pass to Rizachet. Here's Sarr. Wembanyama down low. Landale's there. It's hauled in by Landale.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And what balance from Giddey. Able to take the hit and still power through.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Floats one up. Jang gets the bucket. Jang's got his first 2 points of the night.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Steps back. Baines passes to Giddey. On target from range. Giddy's got 14 points now in the second half. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
It's still any. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Rudy Gobert, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Nicholas Batum, and it's Yabusele in at the 4 spot.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First free throw is good. So hits one and misses one at the line.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
It's the little plays like that that can make all the difference. Not boxing out on free throws is a killer.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Simmons. Here's Jang. Batum outside. The 3 is up. It's kept alive. The Frenchman, Gobert.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Simmons with it. He's against Jang. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Timeout, timeout. Can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And they'll get another chance. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Riza Shea. Drains the triple.
They're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points.
Outside, Ingles. Giddey against Fournier. Giddey passes to Landale. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
When you got length for days and you're quick off your feet, it's a problem. Wembanyama will find you.
Basket's good.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Here we go. Here's Sarr. And he hits it from 9 feet. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Giddey against Fournier. With some arc. Shots blocked. Here's Riza Shea. He's guarded by Mills. And Riza Shea gets it to go.
Riza Shea is just pouring it in on offense. He's found a rhythm and is determined to keep it going.
Outside Giddey. That one's good. Nothing but net. Giddey's got 21.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Pass to Sarr. Now Fournier. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
It was going back and forth for a bit, but now they're certainly looking like the better team.
Fournier against Giddey. He can't hit that time. Fournier with some nice D. Shooting has been incredible, 72%. From the arc. He drops it from range.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Here's Hayes. 41 seconds left in the game. Pass to Riza Shea. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Coming into the league, a lot of people see Zachary Risache as a 3-and-D guy. The question becomes, what more can he bring to the table as he matures as a player?
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Good on the shot. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Batum sends it home from three-point land.
From the arc, Batum can be pretty consistent. Not a guy you can leave alone out there.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out
to talk about MVP.
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Joe Ingles. Josh Giddey is out there with Mills. Then it's Exum, and it's Landale in at the center position. Now here is Smith. Pass to Zubats. Now Hazonia. The three, and the three ball is good.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Giddey against Smith. The three. Ingles can't get it to go. It's Hazonia in the corner. Saric outside. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Giddey. Back to Mills. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Exum from outside the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And now here's Hazonia. Pass to Saric. Hazonia finds Saric. 5 on the clock. Shot on the wing. From downtown. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Guy who's all about team, Zubats. Very unselfish.
To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Green, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. Now here's Giddey. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Tipped away. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. The shot that time, not on target. Ready by Bogdanovich. And it's denied. And it's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. Ivica Zubac, 4th.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Bogdanovich. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Simmons. Mills with it. Six on the shot clock. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Mills has got 5 now.
Well schooled in the ways of the pick and roll. Mills plays that one to perfection.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Perkichin can't get it to go.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
They set the pick. Pass to Smith. Shoots. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Now here's Mills. He has 5. Daniels with it. Here's Furphy. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Up 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
We've got Aaron Baines. Ben Simmons is out there with Daniels. Then it's Joe Ingles, and it's Green in at the 3. On the wing, Daniels puts up a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Outside, Bogdanovich. Takes a 3. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is why you must get Simmons out of the paint. So fantastic when it comes to finishing above the rim.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. 2 points. That one goes. Here's Daniels. Still yet to score. Baines a screen on Bogdanovich. Inside. And they double up Simmons. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage. And then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Back to Hazonia. Pass to Bogdanovich. Just 4 to shoot. Buries the long-range jumper. Bogdanovich has got 6 points in the quarter.
Total focus from Bogdanovich on that shot, ready to fire off the feed.
Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
And a nice stroke. That's coming along for Josh Giddey.
Now Hazonia. To the wing on the left. Here's Perkichin, guarded by Green. Nice shot by Perkichin.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Giddey the pass to Simmons. Lobbed up there for Green. Stolen by Zubac. Bogdanovich against Simmons. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now here's Giddey. Hazonia defending. And Giddey gets it to go.
That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Hazonia.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That's good from Hazonia. He's perfect from the line this time.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Giddey, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Hazonia, the pass to Šarić. And the 3 off target. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. To the middle. Šarić against Ingles. Up top, Giddey. He has 5. Shot clock at 5. Over Smith. Giddey, no good.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Tip-off is 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
Not sure we'll see an upset tonight. Big disparity between these teams. At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forced turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean when you're... And that's all for us. Now
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Bojan Bogdanovic with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Smith. Ivica Zubac is out there with Dario Saric, and it's Hezonja in at the small forward. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Back to Giddey. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. That's 7 points here for Josh Giddey. Brent, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
And the basket by Ingles. An outstanding 53% for the game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Smith finds Hezonja. Smith with it. This one for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Smith's got 5 now.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
11 feet away. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hezonja on the wing. Smith outside. And Saric kicks to Smith. And Hezonja gets it to go. He's got 7.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now some of the best in the NBA right here. The top scorers, efficiency-wise. Josh Giddey, 4th.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate. And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
That one drops for him.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Giddey. Mills in the corner for the lead. It's good from long range.
For all the strides he's made in other parts of his game, Mills remains at his heart a dead-eye three-point shooter.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. .106 left to play here in the third. Jacks up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Out to the right wing. To the paint. Green kicks to Mills. Clock at 6. There's the screen. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. Mills has got 11 points.
This is some of what he does best. Mills can shoot from downtown.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Perkichin. Over Green. Perkichin can't get it to go. Gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. Outside, Green. Back to Mills. Puts up a deep 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Aaron Baines out there with Josh Green. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Daniels. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. Inside. Here's Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Green. Has been outstanding in this game at 58%. The 3 hits it from 3-point range.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Outside, Simmons. On the wing, Daniels. Back to Simmons. Outside, Green. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. For the 3. Traps in the tray.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys will see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. Exum's shot is off.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play. That one stings there, hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Doing fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Mills passes to Landale. Right wing. Exum kicks to Giddey. Ingles with the screen for Giddey. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, defense did not see that coming as Giddey goes for the jam.
Pass to Zubac. 1:56 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Saric. And Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
What a shot by Saric. Wow, hard work paying off.
Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Here's Giddey. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
No nerves from Josh Giddey that time.
That free throw good from Giddey.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
To the inside, Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Giddey. And yes, it's good.
Oh, stone cold stuff there from Josh Giddey. Big time shot in the moment.
There's 1:17 left in the 4th. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Josh Giddey.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And Giddey, one of those guys who really can stuff the stat sheet.
Pass to Smith. Down low, Zubac.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Here's Giddey. The shot, no good.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Giddey against Smith.
Smart defender. Zubac understands how to position himself to come up with blocks.
And an intentional foul right there. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Exum with it. 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And the home team has possession. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. And here's Ingles outside. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And so here's the home team. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are...
Already set in.
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Hernan Gomez, and it's Diaz in at the 1 spot.
Yeah, Olynyk will roam around the perimeter hunting for threes.
Here's Diaz. Here's Abrinas. It's tipped. Olynyk with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Murray. Aldama with the rebound. Pass to Diaz. Here's Abrinas. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Hernan Gomez a screen. Inside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. And it's in there.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
First quarter of play with about 1.5 minutes gone. Pass to Aldama. And here is Hernan Gomez. It's good.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Onside, Barrett. Fires for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
Pass to Aldama. 1:44 left in the first quarter. Here's Diaz. Connects from three-point range.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Dort, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings in the East. And you take a look at this home team. They're in the middle at 5th in the conference, looking to build in the wins as the season goes on. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Murray, good.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
Pass to Diaz. Aldama with the ball. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Onside, Barrett. Now here's Murray. 50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Floats it up for Murray. 5 to shoot. Dort finds Barrett. Lets it fly from 18. And he nails the jumper. Barrett's got 5 now.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Rubio taking his time here for Murray. And he overshot that one, missing. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Pass to Wiles. Onside, Barrett. With the shot. Herman Gomez grabs the miss.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And that does it for the first quarter. They lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get under. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Dort in at the 4. Here's Alexander-Walker. To the middle. It's picked off. Here's Garuba. Out left to the wing. Pass to Rubio. To the inside. Clock at 6. Here's Garuba. He's covered by Clark. Count that bucket.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. The shot's good from Alexander-Walker. Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
What I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama, I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. Right. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
On Tuesday and then on Wednesday. First free throw is good. That one misses. Pass to Murray. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander against Rubio. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Lets it go with a 3. Good on the triple. Rubio's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
1:29 left to play here in the half. And it's Barrett penetrating. And that one is good. Barrett's got 7.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. And here's Rubio. Fires top of the key. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 5 points in the game. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Dort, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Barrett. Outside for Murray. Here's the 3. Aldama with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Diaz. for three. He can't get it to go.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Diaz. Five on the clock. Makes it off the glass. Diaz has got his second bucket of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And a deep three from Murray. Got it! Oh!
Amazing! Perfect timing there.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding?
I thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Shaq, you've dunked the ball more than just about everyone in NBA history. So why didn't you ever compete in the And let's talk about the first half we've seen. R.J. Barrett taking the reins in this one.
His selections is touch phenomenal.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Trey Lyles out there with Olynyk. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Barrett, and it's Murray in at the 2 spot. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Barrett. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Abrinas. Here's Diaz. Hernan Gomez with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow. Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
There's a screen. Diaz. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Diaz has got 8.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Aldama. Here's Diaz. And he uses the glass on the layup. Diaz has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Good read by Aldama. His selfless attitude is why his guys enjoy playing with him.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Dort, he's checked in for Trey Lyles. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. There at the pass to Olynyk. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Here's Hernan Gomez. That one goes in. Hernan Gomez has got his 3rd bucket of the night. You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
To Diaz. They set the pick. All sorts of time. Good. He hits the jump shot. Diaz has got 12 points in the game.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Fires it up. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Abrinas, the pass to Aldama. Pass to Diaz. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. 14 points for him.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the three. He's off on that one. Third quarter comes to a close and a battle brings it to a tie. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And the basket by Rubio.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Alexander Walker passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first two quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
It's been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Aldama passes to Diaz. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Olynyk.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Abrinas. Pass to Diaz. Drills the three-pointer. Diaz has got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Onside, Barrett. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
The first one falls. And so he's able to get one of two. Gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Pass to Aldama. Here's Abrinas. The three-pointer, no good. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And where some feel stressed,
Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
.158 left here in the fourth quarter. With the drive. Here's Diaz. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. Inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Diaz, the pass to Abrinas. For Murray, Abrinas with the bucket.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. He's feeling it. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Pass to Abrinas. Drains it from downtown.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Here's Olynyk. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Here's Diaz. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
.26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Launches it. And no good that time. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
17 seconds left in the game. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
And coming through in a big way, you have to love Barrett there, taking over down the stretch. You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Barrett for 3. Buries it from outside.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Here's Diaz. And now they foul and stop the clock. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. From deep 3-point territory, misses. And so the road team gets the W in this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense
Of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason, and it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to them on the perimeter.
Outside Giddey. Exum passes to Ingles. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Larkin from downtown. The rebound by Ingles. To the left side wing. Exum outside. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Ingles. No good on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Larkin. Pass to Şengün. Cans it with nobody near him.
This speaks to how assertive Şengün can be. Love when he makes quick decisions like that there.
Outside Giddey. Left side Ingles. Exum outside. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Larkin. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Larkin's got 5.
Improving his assist numbers with that vision. Şengün coming into his own.
Giddey with it. 4-3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Larkin with the bucket.
Tell you what, he's 3 of 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He wants to review the game plan. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking.
One look at last season's shot blocking numbers, and it's clear that these are 2 squads that love to play the physical game down in the paint.
Outside for Green. Ooh, poked away. And yep, it's good.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Exum outside. Shot from the top of the key. And he hits the jump shot. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. "17 seconds left in the first. And that one drops for him. Larkin's got 10 points.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Now Exum. Fires for 3. Pure from 3-point range. He's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And at the end of 1. Some good action already in this one. but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Ben Simmons is out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Green. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Ingles in at the 4. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Osman from deep. The shot won't fall. Outside Simmons. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Over to the left wing. There's the triple. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Daniels. To the paint. Here's Green. Uses the glass on the layup.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. It's Giddey on the wing. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game.
Giddey continues to work on improving his offensive game, including his mid-range jumper.
Pass to Osman. There's a screen. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost a 60% clip. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Outside Giddey. To the middle. No stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That one on Şengün. So both teams making some changes here. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. He's guarded by Exum. Pass to Larkin. This one for 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. On the wing, Green. 1:19 left to play in the second quarter. That's good from Giddey on the assist by Green. Giddey's got 8.
Beautiful execution, getting it away quickly. Giddey just wasting no time.
The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's his first foul. Ingles, he's checked in for Green. .41 seconds left in the first half. Here's Larkin. He's guarded by Mills. Baberovic. It's hauled in by Exum. Gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. On the money with a shot from the left block. Ingles got his second basket.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
4 on the clock. And the jumper falls for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. We're up by 2. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stack. Let's look now and appreciate you joining.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Joe Ingles is out there with Dante Exum. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Patrick Mills. And it's Landale in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Buries it from 3.
You know, Mills has been a guy who's been very streaky as a perimeter shooter, but he's been good behind the arc his entire career.
Pass to Baberovic. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance. 10 points for him.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The shot comes out. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Şengün passes to Larkin. To the right side. And there's a 3-second violation. On Sunday, then on Tuesday. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Pass to Exum. Outside Giddey. 3-pointer. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup.
Timeout.
I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Six on the shot clock. Banked it in off the glass.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Landale. And here's Mills. Ingles from outside. It's hauled in by Baberovic. Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Yep, count it. 14 points for him.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Pass to Exum. 1:33 left in the third quarter here. That shot wide open. Exum's got 7 points in the game. Gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Giddey defends. Takes a step back. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And he makes a first. He does not get the second one.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. Pass to Larkin. Rebounded by Green.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Exum with it. Top of the key. And that one's good.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Three-pointer. Gets the three ball to go. Give him 8.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Doesn't go that time. 3/4 of play and a close one here. Leading by 3. Don't go anywhere. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter.
The balance, the focus, Şengün shrugging off the contact in style.
Simmons, the pass to Daniels. Here's Thibault. Now here's Simmons. Count it. Good.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Back to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Excellent in the screen and roll. Şengün with a wide base and natural strength, and he makes excellent decisions with the ball.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Larkin. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Left side, Giddey. Exum outside. 6 to shoot. There's a screen from the top of the key. That one's off. His third miss out of 8 tries. Shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Can't cash it in from the high post. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Stolen. Here we go. 1-on-1. He's guarded by Exum. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Giddey passes to Landale. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, this is a highlight of Giddey's game. His innate ability to set others up.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Blocked. Outside Mills. Pass to Giddey. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And what balance from Giddey. Able to take the hit and still power through.
That free throw good from Giddey. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Giddey defends. Driving to the basket. Uneasy, too, on the layup. He's got 19.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Pass to Mills. Back to Giddy from the arc. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Baberovic. He's guarded by Exum. Here's Larkin. Shoots over Mills. And Mills pulls it down. Exum attacking. It's hauled in by Baberovic.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that is a gigantic shot from Alperon Şengün, showing he can be counted on in the clutch.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. .27 seconds left to play in the 4th. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Giddy. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up making the second, and that trims the lead to 6. 23 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
16 seconds left to play in the 4th. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game. Jacks up a 3. He connects. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
Şengün. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day,
Does your approach change at all?
As a player, not much. The coaches, they may look to adjust some minutes, but on the court, you just gotta keep pushing.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Sarr out there with Rizachet. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Hayes in at the point guard. Here's Larkin. Screen by Şengün. That one goes. Count it.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Hayes. Here's Rizachet. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Rizachet has everything you need to be a great mid-range shooter. He stays on balance, can rise above defenders, and has that high release point. He's got the total package.
Here's Larkin, and the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Hayes. It's good from inside.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
Pass to Wembanyama. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Here's Biberovic. Down low. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Larkin can't get it to go. Saw the pass to Hayes. Now Reza Shea. Here's Saar. Off the left rim and out.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Reza Shea, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Reza Shea. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
And it's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Saar, has major defensive potential.
Fournier finds Wembanyama. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. And you take a look at this home team. This hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out. Gone 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Korkmaz. Şengün with the ball. Over Wembanyama. Şengün with the bucket.
Defense puts Şengün to the test inside, but he stays cool and gets the shot to fall.
Hayes the pass to Wembanyama. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And while the offense is developing, Alex Saar is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
Shoots the 3. Drills it from outside.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Gobert the screen. Over Şengün. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
This is Rudy in his zone, where his shot is within easy reach.
Here's Korkmaz. No scoring in this one. Pass to Şengün. Beyond the arc. Cans it from downtown.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
They've got Batum. Reza Shea is out there with Koulibaly. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. Here's Reza Shea. They set the pick. From past the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Reza Shea's got 5 points so far.
A true highlight of Reza Shea's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Here's Larkin. He's defended by Koulibaly. Shot clock at 6. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the way in. He's got 8.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
And that one's good. Risa Shea.
No, that's a great sign for Risa Shea, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Osman kicks to Larkin. Over to the left wing. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games.
They've dialed up the defense in a big way. You've got to get creative if you're going to find ways to score against them these days.
Song, the pass to Fournier. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Fournier's got his second bucket tonight.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
Now, here's Şengün. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Sapahi is guarded by Fournier. And the foul called on Killian Hayes. That is his first foul of the game. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Larkin. Pass to Biberovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fournier pulls it down. Gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Here's Hayes. Şengün with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the middle, over Hayes. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Şengün's got his second bucket.
Şengün beat you with finesse and physicality.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Hayes. Pass to Song. Now Risa Shea. Here's Wembanyama. Şengün covering. Fade away. The shot off that time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Let's talk about our winner from the Western Conference.
Well-deserved award. You look at the numbers, he's doing a little bit of everything out there. The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but they may have earned.
And that about wraps.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Larkin. Here's Sapahi. Off target with his 3.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense.
Oh, watch out for Wembanyama.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
And it became very clear very early, RJ, that Wembanyama is legit and a very special player. Generational.
You never know until those first few games, but it was immediate how different Wemby is going to be. He has already met those lofty expectations that we all had for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And it's Ricochet missing. Being at 50% in a decent group. Here's Sapahi. It's blocked. A steal. Larkin looking it over. Shoots it. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Doing extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Now here's Hayes. Outside Fournier. Trains the three-pointer. Fournier's got 9.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like,
timeout.
Who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to talk to his guys. And let's go now to the rookie watch. For the past month, these have been the most productive NBA rookie scores. Zachary Ricochet, 4th.
And those numbers have started to set him apart offensively from most of the other rookies in the league.
Here's Osman. He has yet to score. Here's Şengün. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
He's a new school versatile big, but Şengün wants the ball inside. That's where he does his best damage.
Now here's Hayes. For 3, Fournier. Şengün with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. 10 points for him.
A 7-footer with a good stroke. Wemby showing that confidence from range.
Screen by Şengün. Nice shot by Larkin.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Gobert. Here's Koulibaly. Here's Yabusele. And a miss there on the triple.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's Koulibaly. Scoreless thus far. Gobert the screen. Lets the 3 fly. Bangs home the trifecta.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Koulibaly with it. Outside Fournier. No good from outside. Three-quarters of play in a close game here. They lead by 2. Don't go in. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The visitors with the ball. The lead is 2. Pass to Gobert. Gobert the screen to the inside.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. We've got Yabusele. Zhang is out there with Koulibaly. Then there's Batum, and it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Zhang. Gobert with a screen for Zhang. Pass to Koulibaly. Just 5 on the clock. Good. Gobert's got 4 this quarter.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Here's Larkin. Over in the corner, Osman. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. The first free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Richache is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's the break. Swiped away. Down low. Here's Biberovic. And it's in off the backboard.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Outside Fournier. Hayes with the screen for Fournier. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Richache. Trains the three-pointer.
Assertive play by Richache. Not every rookie is ready to shoulder the big moment.
And the foul called on Killian Hayes. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. A minute 50 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Larkin. Here's Sapahi. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Hayes. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Nice shot by Larkin.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Wembanyama. Easy money for Wembanyama.
A big night for Wembanyama is a career night for most players.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Now here's Hayes. Out to the wing. Hayes with the screen for Saul. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Larkin. And Sarr pulls it down. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Here's Biberovic. It's good. And now they trail by just 4. Here's Fournier, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and so they foul intentionally. And the first of two, no good, heartbreaker. And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time. And timeout called by Chris Finch. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
Buries the triple. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependent.
For the win. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
He's out there with Evan Fournier. Then it's Sarr. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Rizachet in at the small forward position.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Pass to Biberovic. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Now Wembanyama. Knocked loose. Here's Larkin. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. To take the lead. Connects from 3-point range.
Fantastic bomb there, just especially against the taller defender.
To the paint. And here comes the break. Here's Sapahi. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Here's Wembanyama. To end the run, it's rebounded by Şengün. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag. Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Wembanyama against Şengün. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them, so why not go down fighting?
Rizachet got it. And now they trail by just 4.
And what were they thinking, leaving 3 guys, like 3 open on the perimeter? They got what they asked for.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. So he comes up empty, missing both.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Can't connect from long distance.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it.
Season. For some, a chance at postseason glory. For others, maybe like you, Grant, working on their golf game.
Exactly, and I know you're always working on your swing too, B.A. But personally, I can't wait for the postseason. Nothing like the excitement of playoff basketball.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Jock Landale. Dante Exum is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Mills in at the point. Here's Landale. Giddey passes to Mills. And it's Diaz with the rebound. To the inside, Aldama. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Back to Mills. Pass to Exum. It's Exum on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Diaz. They set a pick. Back to Aldama. Lets the three fly. No luck on that one. Now here's Giddey. He's covered closely. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
That elite passing ability, Giddey has the defense on its heels, and it gives him space to operate in the mid-range.
There's the three. And the basket by Aldama. Aldama's got 5 now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Exum. Ingles from outside. It's tipped. And he gets it back. And he gets it back. 5 on the clock. And here's Mills for 3. Aldama grabs the board. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Diaz, that's good.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Green's checked in for Ingles. All right, since the All-Star break, these are the teams that have looked absolutely dialed in on defense with the amount of shots they are blocking.
And they've been a wrecking ball on the defensive end, racking up the blocks and really setting the tone.
Exum outside. Inside. Here's Giddey. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, defense did not see that coming as Giddey goes for the jam.
Outside Rubio. Puts up a 3. Drills it from deep.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter here. Landale with a screen. Here's Exum. He buries it from 3. He's got 5.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Now here's Mills. No points so far. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Hernan Gomez. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
And here's Exum. He's got 5. Fires for 3. No good on the shot. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up by 8. And we'll bring you the start. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And it's Green missing.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Aaron Baines is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Green. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Down low. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Pass to Garuba. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
The visitors with the ball. They trail by 9. Here's Daniels. Inside. And that one's good. Green.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Rubio against Simmons. And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got 5 points now this quarter.
This has always been a bit of an issue. Ricky Rubio, his finishing ability on the inside, but gets it done that time.
Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Simmons against Rubio. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Rubio passes to Diaz. Rubio looking around. The 3. Can't get it to drop. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Daniels. And he lobs it up. Rubio with a steal. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Good on the bucket. Rubio's got 10 points in the game. Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Brent?
Well, if you're an executive BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins.
Rubio against Simmons. Back to Hernan Gomez. From 7 feet. Murphy grabs the miss.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Here's Simmons. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Simmons has got 8 points here in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Diaz. Rubio with the ball. 10 points for him. Now here's Aldama. Outside Rubio. From deep. Here are some of the best and most intelligent shooters in the association. Josh Giddey third.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Ingles, a screen on Rubio. And here's Mills from the arc. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Aldama. Offline with a 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Exum outside. There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Giddey. That shot missing. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They lead by 5. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined.
Now it's time to check in. And that'll do it for us.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Ricky Rubio. What a contribution.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Outside, Ingles. Connects from downtown. Mills has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Joe Ingles is out there with Jock Landale. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Mills in at the point guard position. Aldama outside. Here's Diaz. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Diaz has got his second basket of the night. Now Ingles. Still without a bucket. From deep, Giddey. And it's Diaz with the rebound. Shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. That one drops for him.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Exum outside. Outside Giddey. For three. Drains the triple. Giddey's got 7 points.
Trying to get more comfortable from deep. Giddey looking solid on that one from three.
Right wing. Giddey defends. Chalk up two there.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Exum outside. Back to Ingles. Pass to Mills. And here's Giddey. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. He's guarded by Mills. And Mills pulls it down. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Counted from distance.
Timeout.
Giddey's got 6 here in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the third. Pass to Diaz. From behind the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 5.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Simmons, the pass to Mills. Back to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Pass to Mills. Here's Landale from deep. And it's Diaz with a rebound. Diaz has got his 4th rebound in this one. Aldama, the pass to Rubio. Sends it home from 3-point land. Rubio's got 13 now.
And just the all-around skill of Ricky Rubio right now. You love to see when offensively he gets it going like this.
Here's Landale. Yet to see a basket. Nails it from 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
To the paint. Here's Aldama. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside, Ingles. Outside, Green. Simmons drives in, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Ricky Rubio.
Yeah, the way that Simmons handles the ball at almost 7 feet is pretty much impossible to defend.
That one's no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Nine seconds left in the third. Right side, Rubio. The third quarter comes to a close. They lead by 7. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Here's Rubio. Pass to Garuba. Rubio up top. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
shooting a fantastic 57%. Ben Simmons is out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Thibault in at the 3. And they double up Simmons. Thibault finds Simmons. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3. Daniels has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Covered by Thibault. Outside Rubio. There's a screen from Garuba. Fires the 3. That one's off. His 3rd miss out of 8 tries. The hook shot. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Diaz. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line. In a tight ball game, you can pretty much bank on these.
Hernan Gomez up top. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. To the inside. Aldama outside. Takes the 3. On target from range.
You remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Now here's Exum. The D's right on him. And it's going to be a 3-second call. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Aldama outside. Hernan Gomez in the high post. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Here's Exum. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Buries it down low.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
I love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Pass to Diaz. Aldama outside. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Here's Diaz. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Drops in the 3. Now here's Mills. Pass to Ingles. So the home crowd treated to a win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the